Hello. I didn't think I'd be recording 2 videos today, but here we are, back again. Still got the bars. Last day of the bars. Remember, donate to my Movember thing. Let's make this one quick. It's late. I got work in the morning. I've had a couple glasses of wine. Layers will not be playing in the Phase 3 playoffs, and it seems like it has been anything but an amicable split with the Pro League. Let's pull this article that just got posted up 19 minutes ago. It is 11:21 UK time. So let's just read through it first of all. Earlier this week, League Ops team informed that he's not going to be traveling. He was given an exemption, but he had to travel for the events. He was told that over the last 2 days, they've tried to figure it out. They've tried to work to a solution with Layers, and they haven't been able to do so. He hasn't communicated in a timely manner. This was obviously, so until 48 hours before kicking off our Phase 3 playoffs. That means that they were told, I guess, on Tuesday that he was unable to play. As a result of both of these violations, we have terminated Layers' SPL contract for failure to perform SPLGs. Let me pull up the original tweet as well so you can have a look at it, because I think that it shows how they're feeling about it a little bit. Also, Layers is unable to commit to being on LAN for Phase 3 playoffs and subsequent rounds due to multiple contract violations. He is suspended from league play. Sino will step in, yeah. They've allowed Sino to be drafted in at the last minute, and they're letting Sino play online, thanks to it being so last minute. So, what the fuck's going on here then? This is the way it reads to me. I'm not certain that this is the case, but the communication from Layers being so late points to either something came up last minute which can be resolved, in which case I hope that all turns out okay. But with the way Hi-Res are talking about it and the way they're responding to it, I think that's probably not the case. I think it's just Layers has informed them very, very late that he has no intent to travel in order to sort of back the league into a corner and force them to allow him to play. They've stood up and said, hang on, I'll just go back to full screen. They've stood up and said, no, we're not doing that. You have to travel or you're out. Yeah, he's out. It's all a bit fucked up. It seems like they've tried, from what they're saying, they've been communicating over the last couple of days, trying to get him to travel, and it just hasn't happened. Sino will then be drafted in to step in. I think, let me, I had the standings up. I think he finished 4th last phase on the Cowlin Warden, so he was playing in the SCC, the NASCC up to now with Relentless One, Moswell, Gino, and Griff. Honestly, Sino has always been, this whole year, like him and his team have been pretty average finishers in the league. I think maybe they finished 2nd one phase, but they've not been all that nuts. But I guess maybe they don't scrim and things like that. We'll see how it is with Sino stepping with the Titans. There's no doubt in my mind that this is going to mean that they struggle in this event. I think it's difficult to step up at the best of times when you have no synergy. They're going to have to hope for something intense. Although I guess when Sino stepped back into the hot seat in the SPL in season 7, was 7, 8? With Obey, whichever year that was, 7 it must have been. With Obey, he improved that team significantly very, very quickly. But I think it's a long shot in this case. But yeah, I don't know. That's the way it seems to me. Let me know how it seems to you. It all seems a bit, I'll just call a spade a spade. I'll just say what I think. Actually what I think. Quite often I pull my punches in these things. It seems like Layers didn't want to travel. He probably had no intention of traveling. He took the chance to play the phase online. And then at the end of the phase, he was like, you know what, I'll give it another go. I'll see if I can wing it and get to play from home again. That's the way it reads. I'm sorry if that's not the case. I'm sorry if I'm not being charitable. But yeah, that's the way it seems in this situation from the reaction of the admins and the wording of the statement. I don't think that the SPL admins and the Twitter account and things like that would be wording things this way if it were a genuine, like a fucking, I don't know, something bad happened to a family member of Lairs and he's not able to travel because of that, or he's, you know, there was an agreement at the start of the phase that he would travel for the playoffs. Presumably he's not holding up his end of the bargain, and that's why the SPL are so pissed off, because they've given him an exemption and paid him another salary for another phase, and then he's just been like, nah, fuck you. I'm not doing it. That's the way it reads to me. We'll see. Maybe he'll come out with a statement. If he does, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll check it out. But yeah, playoffs start tomorrow. We'll be watching the Titans with Sino with very little to no practice. Take on the Oni Warriors. I'm feeling a lot safer about my prediction, but I do feel like he's made me look a bit of a dick with my Lairs will be traveling for the playoffs comment. What about that, Lairs? Huh? I just said that in a video today. Couldn't you give me a text? Give me a Snapchat? Anyway, hope you have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow for the SPL Phase 3 playoffs. Lairs will not. And peace out, everybody. Bye.